Hello, this is Beth Smith. I'm the troop leader of Girl Scout Troop 1622. We're a group of 9 cadets located in Mount Vernon, New York. Thank you for joining me for this presentation. Today I'm going to speak to you about the tour that the girls in our troop have planned to go abroad in 2021. Did you know that 75% of Girl Scouts remain active in scouting longer as a result of going on a tour? The quotes that follow are quotes from Girl Scouts and troop leaders who went on EF tours for Girl Scouts in the past. They talk about how empowered the girls feel having gone abroad, planning the trips, and earning the money and fundraising for the trips on their own, and of course with the help of their parents and family. Travel abroad can be used on college applications. This is a quote from a troop leader. "I want them to know the sky is the limit. Setting a goal like traveling to Europe has empowered them and kept them exciting about being a Girl Scout." This Girl Scout says, "Absolutely go. It's an amazing experience to get pushed outside of your comfort zone in the best way possible and in a safe environment with other Girl Scouts." Most Girl Scouts also plan to use their travel experience on their resume. Yet another Girl Scout said, "It's the only opportunity you will have to raise money with your friends doing something you love and being able to travel as a result. Not many can say they have funded a trip abroad before graduating high school." So what are we going to cover in this presentation? The where and when of the tour, our partnership with EF Tours, the tour itinerary, what's included in the price of the tour and what's not, the price of the tour, and how to enroll. We won't be planning this trip alone. We are working with EF Educational Tours, who has been doing this for over 50 years and has people on the ground in London and around the world, so they've got us covered. EF Tours is a Girl Scouts USA travel partner. They're a world leader in international education with more than 50 years of experience. They also have foreign language schools, 500 of them, and offices in 53 countries. They allow Girl Scout troops to provide Scout programming at the best value. So let's talk about safety during our tour. EF Tours has us covered. EF Tours will be providing our group with a 24/7 tour director. This tour director will be fluent in the language in the countries that we travel to. EF Tours provides Girl Scouts with a local presence in country where we're traveling. They have a 24-hour emergency line in case we need assistance, one of the girls gets sick or injured, or just we need to know what to do in an emergency. We can call them. They will provide us with directions. EF Tours also provides their peace of mind policy. They will never send our group to a location they do not feel is safe for travel. And they also, because they have a local presence, they're able to provide us with alternate activities just in case there's a political protest that gets planned for the day we're supposed to visit a particular site, they'll have alternate activities that we can do during that time, and they can bring those activities up with a very short turnaround time and very little disruption to our tour. Finally, EF Tours is going to provide support for my safety policies and the safety policies of our troop, which follow Girl Scout rules and regulations. My expectations are that there will be no drinking or drugs on this tour, except obviously for prescription or over-the-counter drugs that girls need to take for, say, allergies or pain. And that will only be with parental permission. And Miss Beverly and I, my co-leader, we will have any medications and forms with use of the medications while we're on the tour. While we're traveling, we will use the buddy system. Girls are not to go off on their own, period. Girls are expected to stick with the group and adult chaperones. We're traveling to learn, but we're going to have fun while doing it. We also are going to be respectful of our host countries and cultural differences. Keep in mind, you are representing your troop, state, and country. We will not be mocking the culture of the countries where we'll be visiting. Finally, our group will have some free time to seek lunch and to sightsee on our own. All in all, we're going to have a safe but great time. What our girls will experience is something called group travel, which is essentially the idea of our girls traveling together as a group, but also traveling with other Girl Scouts from around our area and the U.S. If we don't fill our own tour, we will be partnered with another Girl Scout troop or maybe more than one troop. And this is great because it allows our girls to meet other Girl Scouts from our area and from around the country. My daughter has made friends at Girl Scout events and Girl Scout camp with whom she remains in touch even years after they last saw each other. I expect our tour will be no different. Group tour also helps to keep the programs affordable. Group rates and discounts and splitting the cost of transportation and tour guides provide flexibility and cost effectiveness. Save the dates. The dates in this slide are our travel window. Please block off these days in your family's schedule. We will be leaving as early as Saturday, June 26, 2021, and returning as late as Monday, July 12, 2021. Our travel dates will be set by EF Tours and announced 3 to 4 months before the tour. Because our tour is educational travel, EF Tours will be providing our girls with the following educational resources. These are all opportunities for our girls to take the lead. Each participant will be given a field journal where they can chronicle and reflect on what they learn. The girls also will be offered the option of earning free high school credits. EF Tours is accredited just like our high schools are. In addition, our girls will have access to the Uncommon app. This is a tool that will help our students structure their college personal essay question and will be available to them as they start completing their college applications. Our troop has been discussing the possibility of saving cookie and fall product sales to help fund foreign travel to our troop since the girls were juniors and brownies. But we couldn't plan the trip until the girls in our troop were closer to the age at which they're eligible for foreign travel. Well, we are now just a couple of years away from the time when they'll all be eligible. So I had a consultation with EF Tours. EF Tours helped me narrow our search for destinations to 3 possible tours. These tours were presented to our troop in February of 2019. The entire troop was in attendance at that meeting, except for girls who joined us after the meeting. And the girls who were in attendance, after looking at the details of these trips, voted unanimously to plan a travel to London and Paris. The trip will be a 9-day tour that includes 2 days for travel. Now let's talk about our tour. The itinerary for our tour was also attached to this email. It's action-packed. Rather than going through the itinerary for each day, minute by minute, I picked out a few of the sites that I'm most excited for the girls to see. Big Ben, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and Pax Lodge in the UK are just some of the exciting and amazing places we'll visit on this tour to London and Paris. I'm particularly excited about meeting Girl Guides at Pax Lodge in England because it gives our Girl Scouts a chance to see that they're truly part of a worldwide sisterhood of Girl Scouts and Girl Guides. We also hope to arrange a meeting with Girl Scouts USA, who has an international troop living in the suburb of Paris. They speak English. A dear friend of mine from college lives in France and is their troop leader. Their Girl Scout troop gives them the opportunity to speak English with one another even while they're growing up in France. I also can't wait to see how our girls will react to seeing me eat escargot, a French delicacy that's a favorite of mine. I hope the girls will be brave enough to try it. While on tour, we'll be seeing Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. We'll be watching the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. We'll be meeting Girl Guides at Pax Lodge, going to the Louvre, and seeing the Eiffel Tower. So, what's included in the cost? Glad you asked. Pretty much everything. Round-trip airfare, safe, quality hotel rooms. We'll have access to a bilingual tour director who'll speak both English and French around the clock for the entire time that we're overseas. We'll be provided with on-tour transportation to all locations on our itinerary. We'll be provided with an educational itinerary, guided tours and activities. For meals, we'll be served breakfast and dinner daily. We'll receive on-tour assistance 24/7. We'll have our own traveler support team. Each girl will receive a friends and family payment page. So instead of giving a gift on birthdays and holidays, friends and relatives can help pay towards each girl's tour cost. In addition, girls will receive access to the WeShare online education platform and the Uncommon App College Essay Toolkit, which they'll be using later on in their high school careers. They'll receive a travel backpack and also a global travel protection plan. This is insurance in case of illness overseas and also in case our girls, it's travel insurance, so in case there's an emergency cancellation. There are, however, a few things families will need to cover. College credit won't apply to our girls. However, each family will need to secure a passport and a visa on their own. They will need to pay airport baggage fees. We'll also need to pay for lunches, snacks, and beverages while we're on tour, except for beverages that are provided with breakfast and dinner. The girls will want to bring spending money for souvenirs and gifts. Also, we'll be paying tips to our tour guides, but we can do that as a troop rather than having each girl pay individually. So on to the next important topic, the price of the program. You'll see we have lots of options, and you can pick the payment option that works best for your family. Each family will need to secure their spot with a $95 deposit. This deposit is non-refundable. At this point, and up until April 30th, girls who register can sign up for an automatic payment plan in which $79 is deducted directly from your bank account every other week. There's also the option for the automatic payment plan to have payments set up of $158 being deducted directly from your bank account every month. Girls can also pay $4,030. They can pay for the entire trip in full, or they can sign up for the manual payment plan. Those options are all outlined in an email that I've sent you in addition to this presentation. Additionally, girls will have their friends and family page from the day they register, so friends and family can contribute to their travel. Please note, adults can travel too. They have the same easy payment options, but the total price for their tour will be $4,480. The sooner we register for the tour, the greater our ability will be to defray the overall cost of the trip. We'll be applying the majority of proceeds from our Girl Scout cookie sales and fall product sales to the cost of the trip for girls in our troop. We do, however, need to save some money just for the daily operating costs of our troop. This slide here is a sample of a 12-month fundraising activity calendar. The yearly earning potential shown in this calendar is $1,500 per girl per year. You'll notice cookie sales and fall product sales for the Girl Scouts, that's our Nuts and Magazines campaign. Those fundraisers are not included in this sample calendar. So to help defray the cost of the trip, I'm signing our troop up for several cookie booths this year. These cookie booths offer our troop the opportunity to raise money to apply toward the trip. So, who's in? Girls can enroll today by having their parents go to the website listed on this slide, EF-Tours.com/2217409XU. If you have questions, please feel free to call Traveler Support at 800-665-5364. Please enroll by April 30th, 2019 to receive the low price of $4,030 quoted in this presentation. Please note that enrollment ends Friday, April 30th of 2021. Friday, April 30th of 2021 is the girls' last date to have everything paid for the tour and have their registration completed. The easiest way to enroll is online, but EF Tours does have other options, such as enrolling by phone for those of you who cannot enroll online. Let me know if you need another enrollment option. After reviewing this presentation, please complete the survey that I'm attaching to this email. I've also included links to more detailed information on enrollment, payment plans, and insurance with the email. Now that you have all of the information, I encourage you to secure your child's spot to London and Paris in 2021. Enrollment is open, and I hope your Girl Scout will be able to join us on this once-in-a-lifetime tour. Please note, the $95 are needed as a down payment to enroll. This is a non-refundable deposit. Any questions can be directed to the enrollment booklet or 800-665-5364. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you'll take a moment to watch the videos that I've attached to this email, and please complete the survey so I know whether your daughter will be able to attend this once-in-a-lifetime tour with Girl Scout Troop 1622. We will be forming a committee for fundraising activities within the troop, so please plan to have your daughter participate in the fundraising activities, and we would love if you could assist us with setting up fundraisers. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.